Hi, welcome back to Cheyenne, Wyoming, Urban Gardener. This is Debbie, and boy, am I exhausted right now, but you can see a lot of beauty right in front of me. Just had to pick up some plants. We went out to Lowe's and to Menards and a couple other places, and they had some lovely little primrose and miniature roses. These are things that I don't really start from seed. The celosias I have started from seed. They're still pretty small, but eventually I'll have celosias that do look like this, as well as the king coral or brain celosia. But I have lots of primroses that I picked up, just a few of those celosia, and some geraniums. I got a couple of different geraniums in here, a white one and a pink one and a red one. And then we've got a yellow primrose, a pink one, a salmon colored one, and a red one. I've not really tried primroses before, so we'll see how that goes for us. And then I picked up a few more packs of seeds and some onion sets. Just got some onion sets here. I do have onion seed, and I'll probably start some onion seed as well. But I just want to see what the difference would be between the onion sets, and these are like the little tiny bulbs, versus starting them from seed. But I do have to start a bunch of evergreen bunching onions and things like that from seed. Now, as far as our house goes, the old Victorian house, we are in the process right now of the house is on the market. It is going to sell. I have been told that I'm okay to talk about it now. So it is on the market, in the listings, MLS, and all of that, up for sale. So make sure to check that out if you would like. Go to the Wyoming Homes for Sale and just look for an old Victorian and you'll see this house. It is yellow with blue trim, and you'll be able to find it there. Check it out. And we are looking for a farmhouse somewhere else in Wyoming, and not necessarily in Wyoming. We could be looking just about anywhere. And we're going to be putting in our gardens as normal here at the Victorian house. But someone, if they purchase the house before the end of summer, may end up with a full lush garden. We'll find out. But wanted to show you also all of the seed starts that I have. Look at all of my flowers through here. A few of them are a little leggy, but that's no problem. They will fill out once they get transplanted outside. But we are getting some third leaves on our marigolds, and more mature leaves, that is, on a bunch of our marigolds. And I did start some more marigolds, and we're getting some mature leaves on our cosmos as well. And then we did start several more trays of seeds that I haven't really updated about it yet. We have a different type of marigolds here that are going to be white. And then we've got some mortgage lifter tomatoes here. Now, it is crazy busy around my house right now. I'm in the Master Gardeners program, so I'm doing my internship, the 40 hours that I have to do. Supposedly, I graduate in October, which is a little faster than I was expecting. Typically, I've learned that it's supposed to be a year for you to get the 40 hours in, but it looks like for us, because our main master gardener is retiring this season, that we're going to be graduating in October. So it's been a little speeded up just a little bit, and I'm going to be doing the plant sale for the master gardeners on May 6th here in Cheyenne, Wyoming, and I believe it's going to be at the Archer Complex. M&K is what I've learned is the letters for the building. It's a little outside of Cheyenne, about 14 miles, but you can look that up if you want to come to the plant sale. You're in Wyoming. For the Master Gardeners, it is on May 6th, and it's all day long, so check that out. I believe it starts at about 9 a.m. is when they want people to start arriving, and things get gone really quickly from what I understand. So make sure you get out there early. Now, a lot of the plants that I've started for the plant sale will not be available until that afternoon. So stick around for the afternoon as well, and you'll see some of the plants that I've started that will come up in the list as well. But we have loads and loads of cucumbers, basil, and things like that that are just now coming up. I didn't want to start plants too soon, and then they become too leggy for public to get the plants and enjoy them, because they're going to have to keep them inside for about a month until they can plant them out, especially in Wyoming, because we're in Garden Zone 5A, 5B. So Our last frost date is sometimes not all the way until the end of May, and sometimes we'll still get frost all the way into June and hailstorms and things like that. So most people do not start planting their stuff outside here in Wyoming until the first week of June. And that's the same thing that I will be doing as well. So a lot of these plants still have to stay inside for another month. And we have some tomato plants that are quite large already because I started a lot of my tomato plants at the end of February. So there you can see another seed tray that I have started. And we've got another seed tray here at the bottom and another one here. At this point, I think I have about 15 or 16 seed trays that we have going on. And then I'm also doing lots of clippings or cuttings of my houseplants and rooting those. You can see a couple of them right here. And also putting those in soil. This one I just transplanted recently. This is a Nanook Tradescantia. This one I'm keeping. This is mine. But I do have a few more of those that I've started as well. And I have some Burgundy Tradescantia. Lots of different houseplants that I'm starting. I might even try to do some cactus. This is the Easter cactus or Christmas cactus or Thanksgiving cactus, whichever one you want to call it. And I've got 2 different ones of those. I may start some of those for people. And I'm going to try to do some cuttings of my floss flower. You can see my floss flower here. It's getting a little rough, worse for wear, but it's still going pretty strong. And I think we can get some propagations off of this. I've got some more seeds started here as well. And some squash starting here. So even more containers over here. And we have some cactus that we're starting from seed right here. And we're still going with more seeding. We've got lots more seeds that we're doing. And you can see lots of my plants in the windows. Of course, we've got celery and things like that over here. I won't need all of these. So I'll be putting some of these in the plant sale as well. And giving a lot out to the community. Including, and then we've got more trays here with more plants that we're starting from seed. And that's a lot of my white spine cucumbers right there. And they look fantastic that are coming up. We've got more peppers, all different varieties back here that we've started. And some are already quite mature. And then we've got more seeds down here that we've got started. And then of course we still have all of our tomatoes and some peppers and all kinds of things up here. And then my original super sauce tomatoes and things like that. You can look and see how thick and nice the stalks are on these now, because you can see I have the window open, breeze coming in, making these a lot stronger. But we have artichokes. Look at these artichokes at this point. They're nice and big. I'm only going to keep a few of them for myself. The rest of them will go out to the public. For some reason, I didn't have any come up in this one, so I'm going to plant some more seeds in here and see if we can get those to come up. Because I've noticed that once they come up, they get started pretty quickly. I don't have this 8 weeks waiting for them. They take off and they just get going pretty quickly. The only thing that I didn't have come up was the ageratum. That's the floss flower seeds that I have. So I think they were not maybe as mature as they should be. So I'm going to try another packet of those seeds if I can find them. They're kind of hard to find. And give those another go in a different kind of container. So I'm going to switch this out maybe for some squash or something like that. You can see some of my peppers here. These are nice and big. These were tiny, tiny 2 days ago. And they have just exploded in the last 2 days because I switch my containers around from time to time. So they get a little bit more even balance of light. And we've got still some tomato plants over here. And we've got our dill. We've already harvested some dill from these that I made some cucumber sandwiches from. And we've got even more tomatoes here, tomatillos. And we've got peppers coming up over here. Just all kinds of lovely stuff. And a lot of this is going to be hitting at the plant sale that is on May 6th. All day long here in Cheyenne, Wyoming at the Archer Complex. And you can see all of my tomato plants, and I've got some giant Belgian tomatoes right there, and I noticed the leaf pattern on those is a lot different than my other tomatoes. And these tomatoes were tiny, tiny just a little while ago, and they have started exploding, and so have these peppers just in the last day or so. And we've got all kinds of broccoli starts and cabbages, but I think I'm going to have to do cabbages and things again because these are a little bit leggy. I'll give them a planting anyway because they do have some nice leaves on them, and we'll see what happens. My broccoli got a little bit leggy, so we'll give those another planting. They don't take very long to come up and get established anyway, and we still have another 4 weeks, almost 5 weeks of growing time available inside before we have to transplant outside. So these will have plenty of time to come on. But look at all of these plants, all kinds of thyme and peppermint and cumin and all kinds of stuff through here. And broadleaf sage, and I'll probably start some more broadleaf sage because I don't think I have enough there. And I still have some seeds available, so we'll give that a go. But look at all these beautiful plants. It's just becoming a wild jungle in here. And again, I'm in Garden Zone 5A, 5B in Cheyenne, Wyoming. You can see my soil. We've already tilled all of that up to get ready to go. And I'll be planting some peas here in the next couple of days on my trellises. We're going for a new variety this season of First 13. So we'll give that a go, see how those turn out, because I want a little bit of a longer pea. So we'll try that one and get some other things that are cold hardy plants going and get our carrots started and all kinds of stuff, and maybe get our potatoes in the ground. We're just going to keep an eye on the forecast. It's supposed to get cold tomorrow, and then after that it starts warming back up again, so we'll look and see if the nighttime temperatures hold above 32. If they do, it'll be time to start getting our plants in the ground. But loads of beauty just going on through here. We'll have some fuchsia available at the plant sale as well. I've got these here, and then I have some more that I'm getting rooted right now to get those transplanted, and just all kinds of stuff going on. So like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for notices on new videos as they come out, and maybe I'll see you out at the plant sale at Archer Complex on May 6th of the Master Gardeners plant sale. Hopefully we'll see you there.